Hello everyone and welcome to Envision Academy. I'm Tribune and in this newspaper analysis we are looking at an article from the 17th of February 2026 but we are doing in 18th of February 2026. The title of the editorial was Pechidromes in Paris. There is the news of the elephant electrocution, a matter of grave concern. So let's dive deep into it. আমি গোটেইখিনি চাম কি হয় মেটাৰটো কি হৈ আছে. Okay. So, before starting মই এইটো এটা কুৱেশ্যন আপোনালোকক দিছোঁ দিয়া ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছোঁ অ'কে UPSC 2020 PYQ হয় with reference to Indian elephants consider the following statements. The leader of an elephant group is a female. The maximum gestation period can be 22 months. An elephant can normally go on calving till the age of 40 years only. Among the states in India, the highest elephant population is in Kerala. So, after we discuss this whole article, after we go through the everything in this video, ঠিক আছে লাষ্টলৈকে যেতিয়ালৈকে চাব আপোনালোকে গোটেইখিনি statements easily answer কৰিব পাৰিব and you will be able to arrive to the correct answer or the correct option, right? So let's begin. So এখন article হয় important from your essay paper, GS3 human animal conflict, GS4 environmental ethics, GS5 Assam paper, right? Yes. Article 2 পঢ়ি নাযাওঁ আজি গোটেই ডিছকাছ কৰিম আৰ্টিকলটো অ'কে চ' পেকিডমছ যেটা লিখা আছিলে যে পেকিডমছ ইন পেৰিল চ' হোৱাট ডাজ দিছ মিন পেকিডমছ ৰাইট কাক ৰিফাৰ কৰা হয় চ' পেকিডমছ মানে ইয়াত যেনেকৈ আপুনি দেখিব পাৰিছে যিহেতু যে মিনিং থিক স্কিন যাৰ স্কিনটো থিক অ'কে টাৰ্ম পেকিডম ইজ কমনলি ইউজ টু ডেছক্ৰাইব এলিফেণ্টছ ৰাইন'চেৰাছ হিপ'পটেমাছ এণ্ড টাপিডছ So, a amar context, particular context, elephants of refer kora goise pekidom boli. Okay. ঠিক আছে. So, আমি এতিয়া চাওঁ যে article কই কি আছে. Okay. The article identifies illegal high voltage electric fencing as the single biggest cause of wild elephant deaths in Assam in recent years. 55 elephants died, right? So, this high voltage electric fencing যোনটো লগায়, right? পথাৰত আপোনালোকৰ ধান খেতি যোনটো হয় বা বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ খেতি তো তাক ৰক্ষা কৰিবৰ কাৰণে কি লগায় ইলেক্ট্ৰিক ফেন্সিং লগায় বা গাঁও এৰিয়াত কাজিৰঙাৰ আশে পাশৰ যোনবিলাক গাঁও আছে চ' সেইকেইটাতো কি লগোৱা আছে ইলেক্ট্ৰিক ফেন্সিং লগোৱা আছে ৰাইট চ' এইটো যোনকেইটা আপোনাৰ ৰেগুলেটেড থাকে সেইকেইটাতো এটা ইয়াতে দুটা থাকে ৰাইট এটা ৰেগুলেটেড থাকে এটা আনৰেগুলেটেড থাকে যোনটো আনৰেগুলেটেড হয় এইটো 220 ভোল্ট AC আহে ৰাইট চ' এইটো মোৰ ডেঞ্জাৰাছ হয় লিথেল হয় বাট অন্য যোনটো থাকে যোনটো এইটো DC ভোল্টেজ আহে ৰাইট এইটো ৰেগুলেটেড থাকে বাট এইটো নন লিথেল হয় এইটো ডেথ নহয় এইটো জাষ্ট এটা ঝটকা মাৰে অ'কে চ' বাট ডেট ৰেগুলেটৰটোত অবভিয়াছলি পইচাটো বেছি খৰচ হয় ন বাট যোনটো আনৰেগুলেটেড হয় ডাইৰেক্টলি আপুনি খুটাৰ পৰা ডাইৰেক্টলি তাৰ টানি আনি আপুনি ইলেক্ট্ৰিক ফেন্সিং লগাইছে সেইটোতো খৰচা কম আহিব ৰাইট চ' বেছিভাগ মানুহে কি কৰিব অবভিয়াছলি দে উইল গো অপ ফৰ দ্য লিথেল ওৱান ৰাইট চ' সেইটো কাৰণে আৰু বেছি এলিফেণ্ট হৈছিলে এতিয়া অলপমান কমিছে এইটো ইণ্টেনচিটি বাট এগেইন it is remain the single biggest cause of wild elephant deaths in Assam in recent years right so আমি দেখিব পাইছোঁ যে 2019-20 আৰু 2023-24 মাজত 2019-22 to 2023-24 55 elephants have died due to electrocution okay over the last 25 years more than 200 elephants have died due to illegal electric fencing, tea gardens, croplands, contact with low-lying high-voltage transmission lines, low-lying, ekdom tolleke lapki thake, right? Trenches and other man-made barriers, extensive walls, fences or ditches built along international borders for security. Trenches kita bonwa thake na potharot aibo kan rokhabo karone to hati to khalot khumai jay, khal khandi rakha thake, right? So, and other man-made barriers like extensive walls, fences, or ditches built along international borders for security. Okay. So, geographical hotspot code basically hoye ase, right? North Bank districts basically hoye ase. The crisis is concentrated in the Tamulpur, Udalguri, and Sonitpur district. These districts lie along the Indo-Bhutan border, a well-known elephant landscape. Ete jagatu kotai pura apnar elephant landscape hoy, right? Elephant corridor bahut kini ase tat. Okay, and why it is important, why it is a matter of concern, because herds of 50-60 elephants move through traditional migratory corridors. তো এলিফেণ্টৰ আপোনালোকে জানে যে জেনেৰেশ্যন আফটাৰ জেনেৰেশ্যন তেওঁলোকৰ এটা মাইগ্ৰেটৰী কৰিডৰ থাকে অ'কে খানাৰ চাৰ্চত ফুডৰ চাৰ্চত যায় ৰাইট চ' বিচাৰি বিচাৰি যায় চ' এইটো তেওঁলোকৰ মেমৰিটো বহুত ষ্ট্ৰং থাকে এণ্ড জেনেৰেশ্যন আফটাৰ জেনেৰেশ্যন একে পাথ তেওঁলোকে ফ'ল' কৰি যায় ৰাইট চ' বাট এতিয়া কি হৈ গৈছে সেইটো পাথত সেইটো ৰাস্তাত এতিয়া মানুহে জংঘল কাটি ঘৰ বনাই দিছে ৰাইট ৰাস্তা বনোৱা গৈছে চ' সেইটো কাৰণে হিউমেন এনিমেল কনফ্লিক্টটো আৰু বেছি ইণ্টেনচিফাই হৈ গৈছে আজিৰ দিনত So let's see. Herds of 50-60 elephants move through traditional migratory corridors. These are historic elephant routes connecting forest patches. So forest, eta forest apa belek forest migrate kore right. Aru in the meantime, junkhini jagat elephantor elephante ki boli koa hoy. Even our forestman Jadav Payeng sir, he is also shown in a video right. Je elephant can how does elephant are the creators of forest right. Makers of forest. So, hetu apnaloke video to sabo pare. It is available in YouTube as well as Instagram and various other platforms, right? So, just go through it once. So, these are historic elephant routes connecting forest patches. Increasing crop raiding brings elephants into human settlements. So, crop raid koribo ahe no. So, khabor jega nai, ekun nai jungle komi goise. So, kot jamo jor kheti hoy ase dhan kheti hoy ase tai tate jabo no. So, into human settlements jete human or logot conflict ahi jay. This region is ecologically sensitive and conflict prone. It both basic conflict prone. I am also witness to this. Okay. Now, structural causes. Why is this happening? Human elephant conflict. HEC. Assam is one of India's last strongholds of the Asian elephant. However, loss of forest cover, encroachment into elephant corridors, expansion of tea gardens and agriculture, infrastructure development, these power lines, trenches, and other things. Okay, elephants are forced into human-dominated landscapes. The conflict is therefore man-made. Ekri bostu ki natural hoy naki? Not natural, right? These are unnatural things, artificial things. They are man-made things, not natural, right? So, ami etu man-made natural cause hoy boli kobo nwaro. This is man-made things. We are the ami dai hoy, ami dukhi hoy. Okay. Now, the other structural cause is the illegal electrification. Like farmers directly use direct high voltage lines and illegal electric fencing to protect crops. The direct high voltage line, what to call lethal hoy na etu. AC direct apni kutar pa tani logai dise fencing eta. Okay, connection to. So this is lethal, right? 220 volt direct AC thake ta. So etu direct death hobo elephantor hoy ase, right? But DC hoy etu kyo lagabo nore because that is costly. Etu poisa basically jabo lage dibo lage. Okay. So hetu kom prefer kore farmers obviously. So authorities interfere koribo lagibo, right? Government e khumabo lagibo majot, right? Illegal electric fencing to protect crops. These fences are not regulated, not insulated properly, and lethal on contact. Lethal means it would cause death 100%, right? Instead of acting as deterrents, they become death traps. So death traps means na hoy goise, right? Jal. Okay. Mettor jal. Okay. Now, we can say that the article says that we can say it a governance failure, right? Due to administrative inaction. The article strongly criticizes forest department and the district administration. Okay, so article is strongly criticized forest department and the district administration. Now, what are the key failures that the article has noted? Poor cases, okay, case registration. Okay, in some cases, FIRs are not even registered. Wrong legal application. Authorities fail to apply Wildlife Protection Amendment Act 2022 and Electricity Act 2003. This weakens prosecution. Now, wrong legal application. Authorities even fail to apply Wildlife Protection Act Amendment Act 2022 and Electricity Act 2023. This all obviously etu ki hoy. Ekhini logabo lage boli gome na pae, right? Poor investigation, failure to correct meter data, load details, fencing layout. Ekhini bostu collect hoy jano. হয় জানে আপোনালোকে জনাওকচোন এইখিনি বস্তু যাৰ যোনে থাকে এই এলিফেণ্ট ফেন্সিঙৰ ওচৰত ৰাইট ইলেক্ট্ৰিক ফেন্সিঙৰ ওচৰত যাৰ নেকি গাঁও হয় যাৰ গাঁৱৰ ওচৰত আছে এইখিনি বস্তু ৰাইট বা চহৰৰ ওচৰত আছে চ' আপোনালোকে সুধিবচোন তাতে ওচৰৰ পাজৰৰ মানুহক মানে লগাইছে ৰাইট মিটাৰ ডাটা লোড ডিটেইলছ ফেন্সিং লেআউট এইখিনি বস্তু ডাটা লয় জানো গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট অফিচিয়েলে হা পোষ্ট মৰ্টেম ৰিপৰ্টছ FSL, forensic science laboratory reports. So without technical evidence, there যোনটো court case হয়, even যদি court case হয়ও, right, যোনটো conviction হয়, conviction টো নহয়গে, right, low conviction rate পৰিণত হৈ যায়. So that's the thing. Now আৰু এটা ৰিজন আছে, এইটো lack of legal knowledge. যোনবিলাক অফিচিয়েল হয়, ইনভেষ্টিগেটিং অফিচাৰ্ছ, okay, they often lack technical and legal understanding. So we have to কি কৰিব লাগে এতিয়া, we have to train them, okay. So human resource building কৰিব লাগে ইহঁতৰ, right, তেওঁলোকৰ যে so that they do not lack technical and legal understanding, okay. এতিয়া আমি চাম যে ইনষ্টিটিউশ্যন কেইটা বিভিন্ন গভৰ্ণমেণ্টেল এণ্ড গভৰ্ণমেণ্টেল ইনষ্টিটিউশ্যনছৰ ৰোলটো কেনেকুৱা, কি হয়, কি কৰিব পাৰে, কি কৰিব লাগে একচুৱেলি, okay, what needs to be done. So a coordinated crackdown is required involving Forest Department, Assam Power Distribution Company Limited, APDCL, police and the district administration. ঠিক আছে, and larger conservation crisis eta hoy ase je Assam is one of the last strongholds of the Asian elephant after Karnataka, Kerala, okay, a critical elephant landscape in India, but current trends threaten long-term survival, genetic connectivity, corridor-based migration. So a coordinated crackdown is required by the involving the Forest Department, the APDCL, police and the district administration to avoid this larger conservation crisis. So electrocution deaths are just a symptom of a deeper problem, that is habitat fragmentation and corridor destruction. Yes. Now এতিয়া এছিয়ান এলিফেণ্টছৰ বিষয়ে মানে এছিয়ান এলিফেণ্ট টপিকটো অকণ গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণকৰ হৈ যায়. চ' ইয়াৰ বিষয়ে কিছুমান ফেক্টছ আমি জানি লওঁ যে ইণ্ডিয়া হেজ দ্য লাৰ্জেষ্ট পপুলেশ্যন অফ দ্য এছিয়ান এলিফেণ্ট. ইয়াৰ চাইণ্টিফিক নেম হ'ল এলিফাছ মেক্সিমাছ, অ'কে. চ' এইটো অকণ ডিছপিউটেড আছে দেই, অ'কে. চ' মই এটা ৰাফ ফিগাৰ লিখি দিছোঁ 27,000, অ'কে, বেছড অন এ ৰিচাৰ্চ পেপাৰ, ঠিক আছে. চ' IUCN status is endangered Asian elephant. Schedule 1 under Wildlife Protection Act 1972, highest legal protection, okay, cites Appendix 1. The 2017 census had estimated 29,964 elephants, but the SAIEE recorded 22,446. So, it is disputed kotha koi asilu no. Okay, synchronous all India SAIEE mane synchronous all India elephant estimation 2021 to 25. Now Indian states with elephant population, different states. So kuntu state or sobotse beshi ase Karnataka first ot ahe, it holds of about 25% of total India's population, okay. Second is Assam, third is Kerala, fourth Tamil Nadu, fifth Odisha and sixth Uttarakhand. So hum second let us say after Karnataka. Now female elephant junta hoy eta cows buli koa cow buli koa. So they can continue to reproduce and have cubs until they are about 50 to 60 years old. So 50 to 60 years old jetelage years loike teluke projonon kori thikibo pare, okay. Now gestation period, pregnancy time kiman hoy, around 20 to 22 months, longest in mammals, so around 22 months. Now eta project elephant ki hoy, project elephant, obviously project elephant is the project or the initiative or is the program to launched for the conservation, for the protection of elephants in India. Now Project Elephant is a government of India program launched in 1992. It is centrally sponsored scheme, okay. Its main aim is to protect wild elephants, improve their forests and migration routes, reduce human elephant conflict, ensure welfare of captive elephants, okay. So it is a centrally sponsored scheme, not a central sector scheme, okay. The central government or state government or mother fund sharing hoy, okay. So 90:10 ho pare, okay, ratio to, but 60:40 ho pare. The central government provides funds and guidance and the states implement conservation measures. So it is a centrally sponsored scheme. Now central sector scheme ot ki hoy, 100% of the cost is beared by the center itself, but a centrally sponsored mane center or state er mujab breakdown hoy, okay. So elephant etu project elephant or সহযোগত elephant reserves notify kora hoisile. 33 elephant reserves have been till notified. They cover around 80,777 square kilometer across India. So these facts or small government these exams, governmental exams, okay, the small facts are very much important, okay. these reserves protect large elephant landscapes. Okay, so Project Elephant কি কৰে, it gives financial assistance, technical guidance to state governments for managing free ranging wild Asian elephants. ঠিক আছে, now আৰু কনজাৰভেশ্যন মেজাৰ্ছ কি আছে ইণ্ডিয়ান গভৰ্ণমেণ্টৰ আৰু ৱৰ্ল্ড লেভেলত, অ'কে, ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেল লেভেলত কি আছে সেইখিনিও আমি চাম। অ'কে, চ' প্ৰথমত এতিয়া আমি চাম যে ইণ্ডিয়ান ইনিচিয়েটিভছ ফ'কাছিং অন লোকেল প্ৰটেকশ্যন। চ' প্ৰজেক্ট ৰিহেব, ৰিডিউচিং এলিফেণ্ট হিউমেন এটেকছ ইউজিং বি ফেন্সেছ। চ' ইয়াতে কি হয় যে যোনকেইটা মৌমাখি, অ'কে, চ' মৌমাখিৰ যোনটো বাজিং আৱাজ এটা থাকে ন, বাজিং চাউণ্ড এটা থাকে উলিয়াই না, চ' এইটো বাজিং বেৰিয়াৰ হিচাপত মানে হেৰি হেল্প কৰে। অ'কে, চ' এলিফেণ্টক কি ৰিপেল কৰে। অ'কে, চ' এলিফেণ্টে এইটোৰ পৰা নেচাৰেলি ভয় কৰে বীজৰ পৰা। অ'কে, বীজৰ পৰা বাজিং বীজৰ পৰা ভয় কৰে। চ' যেনেকৈ হেংগিং bee boxes in passages creates a buzzing barrier that turns them back. So elephant uboti kine gusi jay. So it's a very good initiative, right? It is cost effective and harmless to both elephants and humans. Okay, so here implementing agency to kun hai KVIC, Khadi and Village Industries Commission. It's parent scheme of the National Honey Mission. So ifale honey bee pra National Honey Mission hol. Okay, and buzzing sound pa elephant bhoy khai human settlements of destroy কৰিব নোৱাৰিলে। অ'কে, উভতি কিনে গুচি গ'ল। অ'কে, চ' এবাউট KVIC, ষ্টেটিউটৰী বডি 1956 এক্ট। অ'কে, ইট ইজ KVIC কি হয়, ষ্টেটিউটৰী বডি হয়। 1956ত এক্টৰ হিচাপত ভেক্টৰ সহযোগত অনা হৈছিলে, বনোৱা গৈছিলে। ন, ইট ইজ আণ্ডাৰ দ্য মিনিষ্ট্ৰী অফ MSME। অ'কে, ইট প্ৰমোটছ ৰুৰেল ডেভেলপমেণ্ট এণ্ড খাদী। ঠিক আছে, এতিয়া আমি নেক্সট ইনিচিয়েটিভ চাম যে এলিফেণ্ট কৰিডৰ নটিফাই কৰা হৈছে এতিয়ালৈকে বহুতখিনি কৰা হৈ গ'ল। অ'কে, narrow strips of forest that connect larger elephant habitats, allowing elephants to migrate safely. So 150 elephant corridors ground validated across 15 states by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and state forest departments. So legal backing mu dia goise elephant corridor. Supreme Court Madras High Court eta judgment asile tak upheld korise. Madras High Court has ruled, it has said that declaring elephant corridors is valid under Project Elephant and Article 51AG. That is the fundamental duty to protect wildlife and have compassion for creatures. So, Supreme Court has also upheld the Madras High Court judgment regarding the elephant corridors notification. Benefits of this notifying elephant corridors or building elephant corridors: genetic diversity, allows interbreeding between different populations. So, etu jungle to interbreeding between different populations. Okay, interbreeding reduces conflict, keeps elephants out of human areas by providing safe routes. Okay, it also helps in reduction of human elephant conflicts because already notified by zonation kora jay je this is a elephant corridor. Okay, so Kajirangar akhe pakhe apnalok dekhise je akhe efare nameri akhe pakhe. Okay, Balipara ei Tezpur pa apnalok Balipara joi thakote ekhini guti to elephant corridor hoy na, and efale Kajirangar phale. Okay, so efale nameri phale. Okay, so let's move. Elephant reserves, 33 elephant reserves across 10 landscapes in 14 states. So there are 33 elephant reserves in India in 14 states. These reserves often overlap with tiger reserves, wildlife sanctuaries and reserve forests. Protection status governed by the discuss current affairs Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and the Indian Forest Act 1927. We'll come up with this also in some other video. Now, our initiative was Gaj Yatra boli. August 12, that is the World Elephant Day. August 12 to ki hai World Elephant Day hisabe ami celebrate koru. Okay, and 2017 by Union Environment Minister and nationwide campaign Gaj Yatra to ki eta nationwide campaign launch kora goisile covering 12 elephant range stakes. Its objective was to create safe corridors and reduce man-elephant animal conflict. It was led by Wildlife Trust of India (WTI) and it features life-size elephant sculptures in the mascot Gaju. Report etu Gajiyata time report release kola goisile the All India's Census 2017 report and the right of passage document on corridors. Aru eta khube gurutopurno initiative eta asile je DNA profiling of elephants announced during the 30 years of Project Elephant celebration. Its objective was to create an Aadhaar card for every elephant. Okay, so DNA profiling korile ki hoy eto eta unique hoy na DNA to sabore, right? So eta Aadhaar card nisina naki kaam kore for every elephant. Okay, so especially captive elephants. So easily track koribo pari je quote ase kenekwa. Okay, so status to ki current status to ki okay and population heri koratu gorona koratu sahay hoy সহযোগিতা হয় okay easy hoy actually tracks ownership and prevents illegal transfer of captive elephants solves the issue where electronic chipping failed aids in specialized healthcare also obviously genetic disease kiba thakile eto gom pawa jabo right integration linked with the Gaj Suchna mobile application for forest officials Gaj Suchna mobile application logot link kora goise eto okay project elephant focuses on both wild and captive elephants whereas project tiger focuses mainly on wild populations okay. So project elephant focuses on both wild and captive elephants so it is statement bonibo par prelims right the project tiger focuses on both wild and captive tigers but no that's not right but project elephant focuses on both wild and captive elephants okay so yate moi eta di disilu apnalok sabole easy hok jate mapping koribole je elephant reserves in india kot ase ki ase ঠিক আছে অসমৰ খিনি আপোনালোকে ভালকে চাব বহুত ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট APSC কাৰণে and বাকি খিনি জায়গাৰো এবাৰ চাই লব okay now global initiatives ki ase and discuss korilue already kollu je world elephant day August 12 purpose is to spread global awareness campaign to highlight the plight of Asian and African elephants okay so Asian and African elephants kiman durobstat ase ba ihotor obostha keneke jalko obostha bhal koribo pari okay so ekini karone globally aware kore okay and monitoring the illegal killing of elephants so established in 2002 and cites conference of parties 12 okay to track poaching trends build enforcement capacity and provide data for CITES decision so ekini Mike sites MIK monitoring the illegal killing of elephants so ki kore Mike sites bilak notify kori die so these are the sites mane type convenient hobo karone di disu PDF to apnaloke pari jabo comment section okay now world elephant day eta probable topic or prelims karone so moi yate komon likhi disu je IUCN status okay ekhini bostu moi tate paisilu actually world elephant day website so I have included this je African elephant or status to ki hoy IUCN status it's vulnerable but Asian elephants aru olop risk ot ase it is endangered okay now origin to keneke hoisile world elephant day conceived in 2011 by Canadian filmmakers Patricia Sims and Michael Clark along with the Elephant Reintroduction Foundation of Thailand it was first observed in 2012 so ek new kon sai lobo statement ahi jabo pare ki thik right baki khini janai August 12 hoy okay now eta article ত ঘুৰি গৈছো যে recommendations কি হ'ব পাৰে multi stakeholder approach okay যে সবে stakeholder হয় আমি community the government the society animals everyone is the stakeholder right so yate আমি কি কৰিব পাৰো what are the probable recommendations that to be taken in the short term medium term and the long term okay so let's see immediate recommendations ki hoy immediate measures to be taken strict law enforcement hobo lage monitor illegal tapping regular forest patrolling okay medium term rehabilitate encroachers strengthen reserve forest protection promote energizers subsidy model okay and long term ki koribo lage landscape level habitat restoration program corridor protection elephant corridor protection community based conservation yes community based conservation eta community based conservation etur era moi bhal eta example eta dibo khoju je jambo kheti kotha apnaloke sage kunise paile youtube video etao sai lo je usor jega eta pothar usor beleg eta potharat jenike dame kori dise manu gaor manu bilai land to actually field to okay pothar to so tate akol jambo karone kheti hoy okay elephantor karone kheti hoy ki duniya kotha na hathi karone kheti okay so that's a very nice initiative that elephant ahibo tate kheti jambo karone juntu kheti thakibo hathi karone juntu kheti thakibo etu kheti khabo gusi jabo so manuhor karone juntu kheti thakibo etu extra okay so tate hathi ahi kine dokhol li die right etu kheti tu borbad nokore raid nokore eta okay so that's a very nice initiative right so reduce the human animal conflict elephant conflict karon bahut agor pa hey gamor manuhok hathi ahi kine kheti tu borbad kori die khai pelai okay so he karone tate innovative idea eta NGOs and community based conservation programs community based initiative NGOs and communities e logot lagi kine etu idea eta innovative idea eta solution eta ui aise so etu ate kam kori ase right সো আপোনালোকে চাব এবাৰ ইউটিউবত ওকে awareness programs stakeholder coordination okay stakeholder coordination forest department যেনেকৈ অথনি কৈছিলো যে electricity department APDCL NGOs tea plantation management okay and local communities ঠিক আছে okay so এতিয়া আমি অন্তত আহি পৰিছো এতিয়া আমি চাম UPSC 2020 এটা কোৱেশ্চন মই আপোনালোকক প্ৰথমতে দি দিছিলো ওকে যে উইথ ৰেফাৰেন্স টু ইণ্ডিয়ান এলিফেন্টছ এতিয়া আপোনালোকে আৰামছে ইজিলি এইটো কোৱেশ্চন আনসাৰ কৰিব পাৰিব ৰাইট কনসিডাৰ দ্য ফলোইং স্টেটমেন্টস দ্য লিডাৰ অফ এন এলিফেন্ট গ্ৰুপ ইজ এ ফিমেল দ্য ম্যাক্সিমাম gestation period can be 22 months an elephant can normally go on calving till the age of 40 years only among the states in India the highest elephant population is in Kerala so এটো obviously দেখি কিনে ভুল লাগিছে না কৰ্ণাটক আছিল ন তাৰপিছত অসম আছিল ৰাইট সো এটো ভুল সো 4 যদি এলিমেন্ট কৰি দিও বি আৰু ডি টো গুছি গল সো এ আৰু সি থাকিল সো সি আছে অকল 3 সি টো চাই লও an elephant can normally go on calving till the age of 40 years only এটা এক্সট্রিম স্টেটমেন্ট হল না 41 42 ওভার রাইট সো 41 যদি হয় বা 40.5 হয় সো এটা স্টেটমেন্ট ভুল হৈ গল তো 3 গল 1 and 2 only থাকিল a থাকিল সো 1 and 2 are correct. The leader of an elephant group is always female. Matriarchal society of elephant. Okay. The maximum gestation period can be 22 months. Okay. So let's hear the explanation. Yes, it is correct. A group of elephants known as a herd is a matriarchal society led by the oldest and often largest female called the matriarch. The herd typically consists of the matriarch, her daughters, and their offspring. Okay, maximum gestation period can be 22 months. Elephant can normally go on calving till as 40 years only. This is incorrect. While female elephants or cows typically start breeding around age 10 to 12, they do not stop at 40. Cows can continue to reproduce and have calves until they are about 50 to 60 years old. So Indian states with elephant population, first is Karnataka 25%, Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Uttarakhand. So it is chronology. Okay. So next question at issue Project Elephant report. It is a central sponsored scheme. Okay, centrally sponsored scheme. Obviously, it is a issue. It is correct. The project started along with Project Tiger by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. It was doubtful, right? But it is incorrect. Project Tiger agote started in 1970s. Okay. The Singhbhumi Elephant Reserve in Chhattisgarh was the first elephant reserve to be notified in India as part of the Project Elephant. So, it is statement to common geographically bhul ase location wise. The Singhbhum Elephant Reserve it is Jharkhand side. Okay, not in Chhattisgarh. So, this is incorrect. So, only one is the correct option. Okay. So, only one is the correct answer. But yeah, statement 1 correct. So, I said it is a centrally sponsored scheme launched by the government of India in 1992. Project Elephant introduced in 1992, whereas Project Tiger was launched much earlier in 1973. Singhbhum Elephant Reserve is located in Jharkhand, not Chhattisgarh. It is spread over the West Singhbhum, East Singhbhum and Seraikela Kharsawan districts of the state. It was created in 2001. The Singhbhum Elephant Reserve created in 2001 is the first reserve for the management and conservation of India's heritage animal, that is elephant. Okay. So, main practice question at Dishilu. The incidences of human-wildlife conflict have increased in recent years, leading to negative consequences for both humans and animals. In light of this, analyze the causes and effects of such conflicts. Also, suggest solutions to better manage this issue. So, 15 marks to 50 words or karne. Ekibolo chesta koribo. Moi di disu yate. Ta proper answer di disu. Okay. So, eto copy down no koribo. Apnaloke nije ইনোভেশন লগাই কিনে ইয়াৰ পৰা আইডিয়াজ অল লৈ কিনে লিখিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিব ঠিক আছে সো এইটো কৈ মই বিদায় লৈছো আজিৰ কাৰণে থ্যাংক ইউ উইল সি ইউ এগেইন থ্যাংক ইউ ভেৰি মাচ